Happy Hell in a Cell weekend, everyone! The most fierce stipulation in all of WWE, where the biggest of blood feuds go to end in no contests. Make sure to have a subscribe party and give WrestleTalk a subscribe and make those notifications always on, because Lukewarm Luke Owen's championship is on the line in our Hell in a Cell live reactions this Sunday. But while the All Authority is the favourite to win that, who are the current favourites to win in WWE's version? According to the latest betting odds, Elias is the favourite to beat Jeff Hardy, following Inside the Ropes' report this week that WWE management see Elias as a future main event star on Raw. Drew McIntyre is the favourite to retain his WWE Championship against Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell, which would make 3 consecutive losses for the Legend Killer. Like Laurie and I said in our WrestleTalk predictions video though, it'll be tough to have Orton lose yet again. Perhaps Edge or Bray Wyatt can cost him the match, as he's still planned to have a rubber match against Edge once he's back from injury, and Wyatt appeared to tease a renewed Orton feud on Monday's Raw by looking at the crucifix from their Viper in the Family storyline 3 years ago. Sasha Banks is the favourite to beat Bayley and become the new SmackDown Women's Champion inside Hell in a Cell, but given her not-so-stellar history of title defences, she'll probably lose it back by the next SmackDown. And in the most predictable, yet still most anticipated match because of that storytelling, Roman Reigns is the heavy favourite to beat Jey Uso again in their super combo stipulation Hell in a Cell I Quit match. Like, there is no chance in Hell in a Cell Jey wins this match, which might be building to the Roman Reigns heel faction that was reported on earlier this month, and the Usos will apparently be his first recruits. Perhaps Jey verbally saying he quits is an official recognition of Roman as his tribal chief and thus the faction leader. It's something Jey himself actually wants, as in an interview with Gorilla Position this week, he revealed he wants to join Reigns' act. When Paul Heyman is in the mix, you know it's going to be lit. When I wasn't even a part of this and I saw Roman come back and Heyman was sitting with him, as a fan I was like, yeah, that man is a creative genius too. That's why he is still in the game for so long. I would love for him to manage us one day too. He also added that Jimmy will return from injury in January, which could bolster the faction further. Interestingly, he also revealed that not a lot of his promo segments with Roman are scripted, as WWE trust them and have taken the chains off us, and that the true genius behind it all is actually that old man, Vince McMahon, proving that we can criticize Vince for everything he gets wrong, but we should also devote props when he gets it very right. What do you think is going to happen at Hell in a Cell? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'll be replying to people from out of nowhere having a subscribe party. Roman versus Jey, Sasha versus Bayley, Drew versus Orton, and Jeff versus Elias. Your quick maths are correct. Hell in a Cell currently only has 4 matches announced, just 3 days out from the show, so it seems WWE are just gonna chuck a Fiend versus Retribution match in there too. Thanks for your support on Patreon. He can last Sean for longer than you in the ring. After tapping out to Bobby Lashley and then being choked by The Fiend on Monday's Raw, T-Bar has threatened on Twitter there will be hell to pay Bray Wyatt. We will have our retribution. The capitalization of hell there presumably being a subtle reference to Hell in a Cell, which Bray responded to saying, "Revenge is a nasty business," with a Firefly Funhouse gif captioned, "See you in hell." But loads of matches likely added last minute isn't the only surprise WWE has in store for this Sunday's show. They've also announced Kairi Sane will be returning to work for the promotion. J Sports WWE, which is WWE's official Twitter account for where Raw and SmackDown are broadcast on in Japan, kind of like the official WWE on Fox account, has revealed that Kairi will be doing live commentary for Hell in a Cell this weekend, courtesy of Google Translate. The Japanese live version of the pay-per-view tournament tournament Hell in a Cell is a guest commentary by Kairi Sane is here. Maybe you can hear behind-the-scenes stories that you can't usually know and behind-the-scenes stories of superstars. I expect it. Kairi Sane's main roster wrestling run was plagued by injuries, suffering a scary head injury in the TLC match event last December, and then being injured twice by Nia Jax post-WrestleMania. In a rare case of WWE giving someone a win on their way out though, Sane beat Bayley in a non-title match back in July and was then written off TV the following week when Bayley got her revenge and attacked her during the Asuka vs Sasha Banks Raw Women's Championship match. Kairi had told management that she wanted to move back to Japan to be with her husband as her contract was expiring. As of this month though, she's transitioned from a WWE performer's contract into an ambassador's role in Japan, which she posted about herself. Greetings from Japan. WWE superstar Kairi Sane here. I have moved back to Japan and will still train and support WWE from here. Biceps emoji. Which you can see the Viking Raiders Ivar reply at the bottom, "We miss you." You're exposing the business, Ivar. She appears to be very happy remaining under contract with WWE, despite significant interest from New Japan's parent company Bushiroad, who reportedly wanted her to return to their all-women's Stardom promotion. This could potentially be to help establish the long-planned NXT Japan promotion WWE wants to start after the rip-roaring success of NXT UK. But a much bigger WWE return for this Sunday might have just been ruled out, as Brock Lesnar is back calling the UFC his home again. Damn it, all my Brocktober plans are ruined. Brock's WWE contract actually expired after April's WrestleMania, meaning as of right now, he's most likely a free agent. That's not out of the ordinary though, as apparently for the last several years, Lesnar lets his deals expire so he's in a better position to negotiate new ones for even more money. And one of the classic tricks he uses for this is by teasing he'll return to the UFC. The Brock Lesnar reveal trailer for EA's UFC 4 game opens with him saying, "This is my house, this is my home, the UFC is Brock Lesnar," and announces Brocktober is here, before unveiling his new WCW Dungeon of Doom faction, the Zombie, knockoff Pennywise, Wolf Lesnar, and the Yeti. The latest Brock WWE development was that both sides had decided to pause negotiations back in late August, which led to WWE pulling all Lesnar merchandise from their shop and giving his advocate Paul Heyman to Roman Reigns. As of right now, there is still no Lesnar merchandise for sale on WWE Shop, meaning, hopefully, we can rule him out of costing Drew McIntyre the championship at Hell in a Cell. In everything else that's going on in wrestling news, Wrestling Inc. is reporting the recent investigations into WWE's COVID safety practices could have been brought about by whistleblowers in the company, writing, "It is internally believed that several trainees from the Performance Center and/or NXT talent made formal complaints about daily operations and protocols not being followed, which apparently involved formal complaints being made by talent against anti-maskers they work with who have put other people in danger by not following guidelines outside of WWE's venues." PW Insider reports Keith Lee is currently in New York City recording vocals for his renewed theme song after his NXT one was replaced due to royalty disputes with a really generic one. John Cena accidentally concussed comedian Eric Andre while filming a skit for his show. Andre told Jimmy Kimmel, "John Cena did the stunt right, but we prepped for the stunt wrong. That metal shelf came over and clocked me on the head and I got concussed." Chris Jericho has revealed his Le Dinner Debonair shoot with MJF went up until 2 a.m. the previous night and was only finished editing 22 minutes before it aired, meaning they were still putting the finishing touches on the segment while Dynamite was on TV. Also known as the Monday Night Raw workflow, Rey Fenix was reportedly feeling sore after injuring his neck in the Dynamite win over Pentagon on Wednesday. His semi-final match against Kenny Omega was supposed to be filmed yesterday in advance, but it's unknown whether he was able to wrestle. Chris Statlander has revealed she'll be out with an injury until June 2021, while Serpentico has now officially signed with AEW. And in the ratings, both AEW and NXT suffered big declines with competition from the World Series, with AEW dropping 73,000 viewers to 753, and NXT staying steady around 644. AEW doubled NXT's 18 to 49 demographic numbers. Remember to give us here at WrestleTalk a subscribe and watch our predictions video from earlier this week, because this Sunday, the championship is coming home to the All Authority. Yes, we've got a video package for that.
It's going to be me, Pete, and Blompier doing Clash of Champions. The championship is on the line, and we're going to be live reacting to Cock this coming Sunday. The final score's on the doors.
I believe that you got, maybe a bit more.
We have a new that championship in the WrestleTalk household.
Mr. WrestleTalk was lukewarm Luke Owen all along? Why didn't Chopper warn me?
Not only did I win the title with those Cock Gold Rush reactions and predictions, I've also got my job back full-time with the company. Yes, please.
No, thank you.
Yes, please.
No, thank you.
Yes, please.
No, thank you. Well, mark my words, the All Authority will have our revenge.
I challenge you, lukewarm Luke Owen. Next Wednesday, we're going to do a live draft. There are stakes for this. The All Authority's next shot at the prestigious Jam That Championship. If Luke loses, he's gonna have to dress up as Nikki Bella for the entire live reactions. If I lose, Pete's gonna have to dress up as Nikki Bella for the live reactions because he's representing the All Authority.
I'm really looking forward to watching lukewarm Luke Owen dress up as Nikki Bella for Hell in a Cell live reactions. It's gonna be great.
So the final results are now.
That would be 58.1% of the vote has gone to me, and 41.9% of the vote has gone to Ollie Davis. Monday night, Get Rowdy is your winning round.
Pete will be challenging on behalf of me, of the All Authority, at Hell in a Cell live reactions. He's going to win that championship back for me, dressed as Nikki Bella, because we lost this one, buddy, but we'll come back stronger.
Pete's gonna look stupid. Dressing up as a wrestler is stupid, and Pete's stupid.
It's gonna be great. Yet again, guys, Mr. Davis is granting me an opportunity to get over with the fans.
Turning obstacles into opportunities. That's what the All Authority is all about.
It's a opportunity.
So cool. Go and play Raid Shadow Legends. Get prepared for it. Watch our Hell in a Cell predictions by clicking the video on the right now. And Triple H and Stephanie McMahon have turned down the head booking role on Raw. Find out all the details by clicking the video below that. I've been Mr. Davis, your future Jam That Champion. Give us a subscribe.